Helen Mirren, born in 1945 inches London, is one of the most celebrated actresses of her generation. Throughout a remarkable career spanning more than 5 decades, she has earned the rare Triple Crown of acting, winning an Oscar, Emmy, and Tony Award. Known for her commanding screen presence and emotional depth, Mirren reached global acclaim with her portrayal of Queen Elizabeth II in The Queen, a role that won her the Academy Award for Best Actress. Taylor Hackford, born in 1944, is an acclaimed American film director and producer. He is best known for powerful, character-driven films such as An Officer and a Gentleman and Ray, the latter earning him an Oscar nomination for Best Director. Hackford is a filmmaker with a disciplined, thoughtful style, someone who values honesty and humanity in storytelling. Their love story began unexpectedly in 1985 on the set of the film White Nights. Mirren arrived as one of the stars, while Hackford directed the project. Interestingly, Mirren later admitted that her first impression of him was not a pleasant one. She found him tough, distant, and overly strict during the audition process. Yet as filming progressed, she discovered the warmth, intelligence, and integrity hidden behind his professional facade. What started as friction slowly transformed into curiosity, and then into admiration. Over time, their connection deepened into a steady, grounded partnership. Unlike many Hollywood romances fueled by drama and intensity, theirs grew quietly built on mutual respect, independence, and space for each other's artistic passions. After more than a decade together, Helen Mirren and Taylor Hackford married in 1997. Mirren had never dreamed of weddings or felt compelled to marry, but Hackford was the one person who made the idea feel right. She has said many times that their relationship works because they allow each other to remain fully themselves. Despite being public figures, the couple leads a simple, private life. They enjoy cooking, gardening, and spending time away from the spotlight. Mirren appreciates Hackford's patience and kindness, while Hackford admires her wit, strength, and fearless independence. In a world where celebrity relationships often fade quickly, Helen Mirren and Taylor Hackford stand as a rare reminder. True love doesn't need grand gestures or dramatic beginnings. Sometimes, it grows quietly rooted in respect, trust, and the choice to walk through life side by side. Michelle Pfeiffer, born in 1958 inches, California, is one of Hollywood's most iconic actresses, rising to fame in the 1980 seconds with unforgettable performances in Scarface, The Witches of Eastwick, and Dangerous Liaisons. She quickly became known not only for her beauty, but for the sharp intelligence and emotional complexity she brought to every role. Pfeiffer has earned multiple Oscar nominations and remains one of the most respected actresses of her generation, admired for her ability to disappear into both glamorous and deeply human characters. David E. Kelley, born in 1956 inches, Maine, carved out an extraordinary career of his own, not in film but in television. As a writer and producer, Kelley created some of the most influential series of the modern era, including Ally McBeal, Boston Legal, and Big Little Lies. Known for his razor-sharp dialogue and layered storytelling, he has won numerous Emmy Awards and is widely regarded as one of television's most brilliant creative minds. Their love story began in a surprisingly simple, almost old-fashioned way. In January 1993, mutual friends set them up on a blind date. But instead of an elaborate dinner or glamorous Hollywood outing, their first date was something much quieter. Attending a bowling event with a group of Kelley's friends. Pfeiffer later joked that this unusual first date told her everything she needed to know. He wasn't trying to impress her. He was simply being himself. And she found that deeply refreshing. As the months passed, their relationship grew gently and steadily. At the time, Pfeiffer had just begun the process of adopting her daughter, Claudia. Kelley embraced that journey with her, and together they welcomed the baby into their new family. By November of the same year, less than a year after meeting Pfeiffer and Kelly were married, their partnership has always been built on independence, respect, and an unusual lack of Hollywood noise. They keep their personal lives private, rarely appear in tabloids, and often prioritize family time over glamorous events. Pfeiffer has said that Kelly is the most solid and steady person she knows, while Kelly describes her as grounded, strong, and deeply compassionate. 3 decades later, their marriage remains one of Hollywood's quiet success stories, proof that sometimes the most enduring love begins not with fireworks, but with something simple, like a bowling date that unexpectedly changes everything. Jodie Foster, born in 1962 inches, Los Angeles, has been in front of the camera for nearly her entire life. A child prodigy who grew into one of the most respected actresses and directors in Hollywood, Foster is known for her intelligence, intensity, and the emotional precision she brings to every performance. With 2 Academy Awards for The Accused and The Silence of the Lambs, she has cemented her place as one of cinema's greatest talents. Beyond acting, she is admired for her privacy, her discipline, and the way she has navigated decades in the spotlight with quiet strength. Alexandra Hedison, born in 1969, is an accomplished photographer, actress, and director. Her work has been exhibited in galleries around the world, known for its modern, architectural style and emotional clarity. Hedison also has experience in film and television, but it is through photography and directing that she found her true artistic voice. Calm, thoughtful, and introspective, she is often described as someone whose creativity comes from observing the world with patience and depth. Their love story began around 2013, far from the noise of Hollywood. Both women were at stages in life where they valued authenticity over spectacle, privacy over publicity. Their connection developed quietly, built not on fame, but on shared values, creativity, independence, and a deep appreciation for the inner world of the other. In April 2014, after about a year of dating, Jodie Foster and Alexandra Hedison married in an intimate, private ceremony. True to their personalities, the wedding was small, simple, and deeply personal. Foster, who had spent most of her career guarding her private life fiercely, found in Hedison a partner who respected that boundary, yet brought warmth and openness into her world. Together, they form a partnership defined by support rather than spotlight. Foster continues directing and acting in acclaimed projects, while Hedison pursues her photography and creative exhibitions. They often attend industry events side by side, radiating a quiet elegance, a couple that doesn't need grand gestures to stand out. Their relationship is a beautiful example of a modern Hollywood love story. Grounded, private, mature, and built on 2 artists choosing each other not for the cameras, but for the life they want to create together. In a world that often celebrates noise, Jodie Foster and Alexandra Hedison prove that sometimes the most meaningful love stories are the ones that unfold softly, steady, sincere, and deeply real.